Hi, my name is Matthew Belisario. Thanks for coming by the Belisario Sonic YouTube channel. I'm coming to you from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama. And we're talking about music, records, doing record reviews, interviews, and more. Appreciate you coming by the channel today. We're keeping great music alive together, and I think I'm going to be able to do that even more effective with these new speakers that I've just purchased that are just absolutely blowing me away, have completely transformed my listening experience from a mediocre mid-fi system now with some high fidelity speakers here that I bought used, and these are just blowing me away. These are the JBL 4311Bs that were used in recording studios from the mid-70s up until the early 80s. And these are the successors to the 4310s. And these are the 4311Bs, which have the improved tweeters in them, and they sound absolutely fantastic. I bought these used. They usually go for, I was looking online, a nice used pair goes anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000. These I picked up for $675 here local. They're in beautiful shape. I'm going to give you a little closer look and talk about them, and I'm going to play some music through them for you guys because this really has elevated my listening experience. I've been sitting here listening to different records, different genres through these speakers. I had the Rega Planer one in here to begin with a Bellari phono stage, and it sounded very good. Then I brought the Fluence RT85 in here with the Ortophon Blue and brought my Vincent Foe 701 phono stage in here, which is a much nicer phono stage. And now it sounds even better. I'm running it through a Denon receiver, 125 watts a channel. It sounds fantastic. So I'm really excited about sharing these with you guys. It's definitely gonna, now that I've listened to these speakers and how much better the system sounds in this room, I initially wanted to upgrade my Yamaha HS8s in the other room, in the listening room where you usually do my reviews from. I ran across these used here locally, and I couldn't resist at the price. Unfortunately, they're too big to put in that listening room with a receiver. They're just too big. These are 44-pound speakers. Of course, the Yamaha HS8s with an 8-inch woofer. These have a 12-inch woofer. These weigh twice as much as those Yamahas, and they take up about twice as much space. And you have to turn them up just a little bit more to really get a good sound out of these. So it fits better in this bar area here that I've built. So that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be doing the reviews from this room from now on. It's going to take me a little bit of getting used to doing it in this room, and kind of how I'm going to place the cameras and the lighting and everything so you guys can see everything, and I can still give you guys the turntable cam and all that kind of stuff. And then at some point I'll figure out how to integrate the SACD player and things like that in here. I haven't done that yet. So, in the other room I had the mixing board where I can bring them up easily up and down and compare. In this room I won't be able to do that quite so easily. So for now I'll be focusing on the vinyl reviews in this room, and that's where you'll see me doing the reviews from. Leave your feedback. Let me know what you think of the setup, the sound, how everything looks. I'm having to deal with different lighting issues. It's kind of dark in here. And so anyways, let's talk about these beautiful speakers here. Let's go get a closer look at these JBL 4311Bs, again with the improved tweeter. These are 12-inch woofers here, and they have over a 10-pound magnet. It's such a full bass sound on these. It's incredible. You have a 5-inch mid-range transducer here that has about a pound and 5/8 magnet on that, as well as the tweeter's got the same size magnet. They're very, very nice, mid-range in your highs on this tweeter. That mid-range transducer is a 5-inch mid-range transducer there. And you've got on the crossover on these speakers is 1.5 to your mids, and then 6 and above for your 6 kilohertz and above for your tweeter. And your tweeter is a 1.4-inch tweeter. So they're decent size. It's a vast different listening experience, of course, on this size of a speaker. These are the first speakers I've ever had for home audio that have ever had this big of a woofer on them, and that size of a transducer for your mids and your tweeter. I've got some tower speakers in the other room that are 3-way, but they're nowhere near, they don't sound nearly as good as these sound. So The enclosures here are nice. They're in really good shape. I'm going to give you a little closer look at those. I put some waxing feet on those and clean them up. They clean up very nice. Again, these are in really good shape. Another really cool thing about these speakers is it does have a mid and treble boost. So you've got these two knobs down here. The left one crossing over at 1.5 for your mids. You can, when these are completely flat, they're flat. Nothing's being added. But I liked adding just a bit of the mid-range on here so far. I'm still playing with these, and some a little bit of the highs on the tweeter. And if you turn these up, it gets too much. Every room is going to be different. But I had to bring these to about 3 and about 2 or so, and that seems to be working pretty good for right now. I may have fine-tuned it as I go, but that does give you the ability to add a little bit of the mids and highs there, depending on your room. And then if you crank these up too much, then you start losing, in my opinion, a little bit of that bass. So those are the speakers. These are 75-watt speakers, and the Denon that I've got them hooked to seems to work really well. I don't have to turn it up not even halfway or so, and I get a nice sound out of it. So you can't even turn it up near full volume. It will blow you out of the room. And then these are 8 ohm speakers. So if you can find a used pair of these to put on your, on your amplifier, and you can find them at a good price, this might be a better way to go than buying new speakers that cost twice as much. So just, throwing that out there. Let's spin over. What I'm going to do now, I'll give you a little picture there of how the bar looks when I have everything set up the way I want it. And I'm going to go ahead and get this camera put over onto the turntable. And so bear with me here for a second and get that over onto the turntable. And I'm going to play for you. I'm going to start off with a live album, Anita O'Day, live at Mr. Kelly's. So let's go back over to the turntable cam, and I'm going to throw this beautiful record on. And this is just fantastic sounding on this. I played some Tom Petty earlier. It sounded amazing. I played Robert Plant's Ship of Fools. It sounded excellent. I played some Bill Evans from the Vanguard. Unbelievable sounding. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to drop the needle on this, and we're going to have a listen to together. And let me know what you guys think of the setup, what you guys think of doing record reviews like this, and so forth.
Old man sunshine, listen you, never tell me dreams come true. Just try it, and I'll start a riot.
Yeah, sounds wonderful. Vocals are over here, piano's harp hand over here.
I'm certain it's the final curtain. I never ever want to hear from any cheerful Pollyannas who tell you fate supplies a mate. That's all bananas, they're writing songs.
And listening to it on this system here, when you have the hard panning, it gives me a much deeper appreciation for it.
I found more skies of gray than any Russian play could guarantee.
So much more depth, more detail in the mids and the highs.
Like a day, although I can't dismiss the memory of his kiss.
Then what I'll do is I'll play for you a track off of this Lee Morgan album, let you guys hear that.
Knocking on the door, but not for me.
Yeah.
He built a 2x4, but not for me. I know the lockdowns again.
Bass sounds amazing.
I told you what's the same was high above the flame. I'm all at sea. It all began so well. Ooh, what an end. This is the time where the fella needs a friend. When every happy plot ends with a merry it's not, and there's no not for me. I love him so, but love's gotta go. It's plain to see he's not for me.
Nice. I'll let the next tune play a little bit, and then I'll put on the Lee Morgan.
Thank you very much. We've chosen as our next selection a medley of 2 tunes written by the legendary Joe Albany and his wife Eileen.
You can see the
They
right
call it
speaker's
one.
got the.
I have a reason for
I left
living,
the cover on the
and
front
my
of
love
it.
for you is
They were in
beautiful.
great shape. I wanted to leave the cover off of this left one for you guys so I could show you the speaker closer. Put that back on here soon. I know a lot of people like to leave them off.
I have a reason for living. You are the one in my eyes. Now at last thought I have found you. Now I have reached paradise.
Yeah.
I have a reason for living. You broke down my disguise. When was the moment that it happened? What made you
And you can hear the crowd. You can hear. I mean, it sounds like you're sitting in the club.
happiness?
Just little details that I couldn't hear before.
Love was what you dreamed about. Where did you find the key? The key to my heart. I have a reason.
All right, so I'm going to put on Ciora next off of this Cornbread album, which I think is just a fantastic album there with Lee Morgan, Jackie McLean, Herbie Hancock, Larry Ridley on here, Billy Higgins, Hank Mobley. Freaking awesome album. So I'm going to put on, I think, Ciora. I'm going to listen to that. And then maybe I'll play one more for you guys. Maybe I'll play a rock album or something.
My love for you is beautiful. You are the everything I need. You are the one I will marry. You are the one boy for me. My love for you is marvelous. I just want you to have at home. I want you to love and cherish. Our love will never grow. Once in everyone's lifetime, love jumps on the sea. The ending will come as we make it.
And those highs and mids, you hear it so clear.
My love for you is wonderful.
Yeah.
Happy with the happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to pull this off. We're going to listen to a Ciora off the Cornbread album. This sounds phenomenal.
Muchas gracias.
It's making me want to go back and listen to all these albums. I mean, just because they just sound so much better. So I'm really excited to have these speakers for sure, especially in the shape that they're in. So, all right, let's throw on some Lee Morgan and let's listen to Ciora, which is track 1 off of side 2 here. And again, let me know if you guys have any ideas of doing these reviews. I think I'm going to kind of do them like this. I'm just trying to get my lighting and things set up where you can see things. And Alright, so this has a completely different kind of sound. Of course, you still have that panning. Of course, this is not a live record. This is of course, the Blue Note reissue. Recorded in Van Gelder, September 18th, 1965. Trumpet over here, sax over here. Let me know how it sounds too. I'm still playing with the sound. I think I'm going to play one tune after this. I'll play a rock tune just so you guys can hear how the speakers sound with like a classic rock album. Let me pick something out. such a big improvement. I just can't go back to the other speakers. So I'm gonna I'll play a tune off of this Cars album, which is such a great sounding record. I'll play a couple of tunes off this, let you guys hear what a rock album sounds like on this. Very well could have been mixed on the 4311s. Because they came out, the original 4311s came out in 74, I think. Then the A's came out, and then the B's came out 80 or 81. I think these are 80 or 81 speakers here with those improved tweeters. So we'll see. I haven't listened to this on this yet, so we'll see how it sounds. But this sounds fantastic. Classic there by Lee Morgan, Ciora. So let's pull this off, and I'm going to throw on that Cars album. We'll listen to some classic rock on these speakers. Again, this is just kind of like just reliving, re-experiencing these albums all over again with just such a higher fidelity. So let's put on side 2. Let's go with You're All I've Got Tonight. And this is actually the reissue. All right, let's see how this sounds. Detail on the high end in the mids. They did such a great job of mixing this and producing these records. You don't hear rock albums sound like this now. Ron, I appreciate you guys joining me. I just wanted to share these speakers with you, and I'm really excited that this is going to add a lot, I think, to the videos. It's going to give me the ability to hear these records even better than I was before. And the fidelity of these are incredible. And also, keep an eye out for them. If you see them at a good price, I recommend them for this size speaker. We'll close out with Bye Bye Love. Crank it up a little bit. Yeah, that's that bass. So nice and warm.
It's such a wavy night, you're slipping too insane. Let's get into rock and roll. I hear what you're playing. It's orange in the sky. Always it's some other guy. It's just a broken lullaby.
Sounding record. It's such a great job with this. All right, folks. We'll see you soon. I got a lot of reviews to do. I got to work on this lighting in here.
With your eyes porcelain and a blue, it shot me in the sense.